Welcome to MPItv, sponsored by Discover Puerto Rico. We're diving into data from the 2022 winter edition of Meetings Outlook, where we review evolving needs and challenges in the industry. Joining us is Diane Schroeder with Conference Direct. Diane, how have business conditions been since the start of 2022?
When the first part of the year started and we had still the Omicron variant, and then we had challenges with airlines, people are now a little bit more cautious. So I see on some of the events that I'm actually currently planning for second and third quarter, people are still they're sitting back and not registering for conferences right away. They're waiting to see what happens. But as a planner, we have to plan on whether or not we still get the full attendee base or planning for a possible hybrid.
33% of survey respondents say that they anticipate business being back to pre-COVID conditions by end of this year. Do you agree? And if so, why?
I totally agree with that. In fact, my calendar kind of, as a conference planner across corporate and association markets, I'm seeing everybody doing their annual conferences, but then also possibly doing regionals on top of that. I think people, interaction through a Zoom call or meetings or virtual events was fantastic when we needed to do it, but I don't think that people are satisfied. They need to go in, they need to do a handshake, they need to see people face to face and have those conversations and just feel much less isolated than the last 2 years has made anybody feel.
The majority of respondents say that in-person events are trending shorter than in 2019. Do you anticipate this being the case moving forward?
I think that is possibly for the short time. We as planners, we looked and got a lot of different information on how long sessions should be, how long people want to be out of the office, especially, coming up to the pandemic. And now that things are starting to even out and such, we want to try and give them some of the new norms. So being out of the office for maybe a day and a half, where in the past conferences used to be 3 days, and maybe give them a little bit more time back in their home offices. It's just trying to figure out what this quote new norm is going to be in the industry. But I think people definitely want to get out of their home offices and back in with people and make those connections to see what has been lacking over the last 2 years.
We are thrilled to hear that business has been moving in a positive direction and hope that trend continues. To hear more from Diane and other meeting professionals, check out the winter edition of Meetings Outlook in the February issue of the Meeting Professional. Thanks for joining us on MPItv, sponsored by Discover Puerto Rico.